Hey, I'm Brian Sheets with American Rifleman Magazine. I'm here with Rob Leatham. He is Springfield's expert shooter and world-renowned pistolero.
Legend in his own mind.
Legend in his own mind. You might have seen us here last year. Rob showed us some new stuff then, and we're going to look at some new stuff this year. Rob, what do you have this year in the way of handguns? I know there's some very interesting things you guys have been working on.
Well, we have a whole bunch of new models. There are actually 19 new releases that have occurred between last SHOT Show and now, and they're coming out very shortly. But some of the significant ones, and ones that are my favorite, are the ones we have right here. We have a 5-inch XD Mod 2.
Okay.
The new EMP with a 4-inch barrel and a full-length frame.
Right.
9mm operator now, and that's available in the RO pack. And the XDM 4.5 threaded barrel.
So elevated sights on the threaded barrel, so that's a suppressor-ready gun there.
Exactly. I mean, we could just jump right in with that one if you like. So the trick about a suppressor, as soon as you put it on, this thread, this is a thread protector. You thread the suppressor on. The suppressor is bigger and taller than the slide.
Sure.
So the 200 thousandths tall front sights don't work because they'd be looking at the back of the suppressor.
Right.
So you have to make a set of tall sights.
Yeah.
So the sights come ready for that. You can put a can on this thing and fire away.
Awesome. Tell us about the EMPs.
No, the EMP is probably my favorite new release. I've always, the original EMP had a little bit over 3-inch barrel, but it also had a shortened frame. It was designed for a concealed carry 1911.
Right.
And it has a shorter action. What makes that possible is the magazine is not long enough to be a 45 ACP, so we've actually shortened the mag. Here's a standard mag, and there's the EMP mag. If you look at the difference, that allows us to actually shorten the distance the slide has to move.
Sure.
So it lets us shorten the whole gun 1/10 of an inch in the middle, and it makes a much smaller, thinner grip.
And the frame itself, front to rear, is shorter, so the magazine, you're not doing any spacer blocks.
No, we don't have to do any of that. We were able to. It's really built around the magazine. So we built a magazine that was proper for a 9mm doing a 1911.
Right.
And that's what the EMP is.
Okay.
And that was available in the short concealment version, but there's always been a desire for people like me that, a couple concealment guns are all I need.
Right.
But I want lots and lots of full-size guns because I like variations and different styles.
Right.
This gun fits you need a small hand, or you have a small hand and you want a little gun, but you don't want a small gun, you just want a skinny gun.
Right.
This has a lot of cool features.
This last one here, what do you have here?
This is a Mod 2 XD. This is our latest update with the grip zone that has a different feel to the grip and the different areas of quartz in the grip. First version was a 3-inch, subcompact. The next one was a 4-inch, which actually is a new model also, and it's sitting right there.
Right.
And it has a 4-inch barrel, where the latest version is the 5-inch. So this is the one that kind of crosses over for people who don't like the 525 on the XDM, because it's too long and it's too tall.
Right.
But they still want a little more sight radius than a 4-inch gun.
Kind of a big match gun type thing, or just a big concealed carry gun.
Exactly. And this is going to be the gun that really fits not so much a smaller hand, but somebody that wants something a little smaller than the full 525, or the XDM. The XDM magazine is made to be as long as really can get away with it, get the capacity up. So if you're willing to sacrifice a couple rounds in magazine capacity, it's still 17 in the mag.
Right.
In 9mm, you get a much more compact gun.
Right. Okay. Rob, thanks very much for showing us these pistols. I know for more on the Springfield pistols, people can go to springfield-armory.com. And for more videos like this, just visit AmericanRifleman.org.